Hello, basketball fans. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, two teams start fresh for their first game of the season, both squads believing this will be a great year. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking at the Thunder, they put in a whole lot of hard work and preparation in the offseason. We saw them already in the preseason, and now all those adjustments get put to the test for a game that's going to count, and they're hoping to start out 1-0. And here we are, opening night of the new NBA season. Every club at this point can be optimistic. Some teams just looking to make the playoffs, others with much higher aspirations.
Yeah, well, clean slate. But then certain people are saying we're building off of last year. So this is a continuation. But whatever happened last year to some of those teams who didn't reach their goals, they just can wash it out and start. But they're all who we were last year, and watch who we are this year.
You want to come out the gate strong. Ernie, I think we're in for an exciting year. And it was a pleasure seeing you in San Tropez on our vacation.
Yes.
That's a nice aqua machine you got.
It was very surprising to see you there, big fella, too.
That was memorable.
How'd you like my bathing suit, Ernie?
Well, let's get it to Kevin Harlan.
The starting lineup for the visiting Oklahoma City Thunder. At center, Enes Kanter. At power forward, Serge Ibaka. At point guard, Russell Westbrook. At the other forward position. At the other forward position, Freak. The head coach of the visiting team is Billy Donovan. And now, tonight's starting lineup. Starting at small forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 44, Solomon Hill. The other forward position, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 20, Donatas Motiejunas. At the point guard position, standing 5 foot 11, number 3, Ty Lawson. The big man, standing 6 foot 11, number 12, Dwight Howard. And starting at guard, number 13, James Harden. Let's hear it for your Houston.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sideline. A battle in the Western Conference. This Houston crowd hoping to watch their Rockets come out on top. This is the first game of the NBA. In the season before, they completely controlled the series 3-0.
And this, the first of 3
Give me that,
games
give me that,
these
give me
two
that.
teams will
Give me
play
that.
against
Oh.
one another this season.
Yeah, you know, these are two rival teams that will see each other a fair amount this season. We'll see which team can tip it off with a win.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Scott. And it's Kanter in at the 5 spot.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Durant off a pick from Scott. On the wing, Scott. The tray.
Give me that one.
The basket good off the assist from Durant. Scott's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lawson dishes to Howard. Hits Harden with the drive. He clangs that one off.
Yeah, they were sitting out all night. Yeah, they were sitting out all night.
It's going to be a tough day on this defense.
The cheese at the bottom. Yeah, the guac was like a really...
Yeah, that's shitty. The beans would have been fine, but it's alright.
My bad, dog.
He's got the A game rolling tonight.
Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
Westbrook kicks to Scott. Back to Westbrook. Scott inside, working on Howard. The wide open look for Durant. And the Thunder another three.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Lawson the pass to Howard. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. Houston shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Only 71% up this year.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Now here's Scott. Now the feed to Cantor, and that one's good.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Lawson with the drive. No luck. Good D by Westbrook.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
And here is Monty following the three-pointer by Freak. Pass to Harden.
Give me that.
And stolen by Scott. One-on-one here. Here's Westbrook. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And a closer look here.
Do a quick commercial break right quick. Show you guys the shoes. I forgot.
The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, I tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because
Westbrook,
they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
So it's the Rockets now. They trail by 6. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Kevin McHale. And my first question was, what's the plan against Kevin Durant? Probably the premier scorer in the entire league. He said, well, it starts with trying to keep the ball out of his hands, because once he catches it, you're kind of at his mercy.
Ooh,
guys,
that was
Durant's
bad
so
pass.
long, he can just shoot over the top. When he does get the ball, expect to see some double teams.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Westbrook with it. Now Lawson defending. Ibaka dishes to Westbrook. And the call will be against Ty Lawson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still...
Scott kicks to Durant. Just 4 to shoot. Gets trailed by 6. And Lawson, here we go. Harden has a wide open look. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Here's Cantor. And he banks in the layup. Cantor's got his second basket.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Pick up by Hill. Here's Harden on the wing. Tries it from 19. Howard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Howard's got his first basket of the night.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Westbrook drives in.
That athletic.
Yeah.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Lawson kicks to Howard. And he jams it with authority.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out?
Well, hopefully today my juice comes in.
They could use all the second chance points they can get.
But yeah, it should be coming in today, and it's a 3. It's strawberry and watermelon. I'm gonna when we get paid again, I'm gonna get the one I got last time. Last night, me and Zach was thinking of some flavors. He wants, yeah. Huh? He's about to get one. Him and Bailey one. He was thinking about like vanilla custard.
And while we've got this moment here now, let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. In third, the Rockets.
And this team, in terms of scoring off a turnover, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Green, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. There's a good screen. Dishes it to Scott. The 11-footer, that's good.
Look at that.
Scott's got 8 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Lawson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Yunus. Drops it in from 11 feet.
That's a terrific set
That
they
was
just
an ugly
ran.
shot.
And the Thunder with possession.
Ugly too.
They're on a 15-6 run. It's stolen by
What?
Hill.
What?
And oh, here we
Get
go.
that, Westbrook.
Hill, nobody back. And he gets it to go.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out of transition.
Now, here's Scott. 8 points for him. Left side of Ibaka with his first shot attempt again, Oklahoma City. Here is Harden. They trail by 6. Passes to Howard.
I don't see how
And
I
a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jones checked in for Yunus. Brewer comes in for Hill. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Brooks in for Ty Lawson. Now here's Payne.
Give me that right quick.
And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Here's Brooks.
Block
the
that.
10-footer. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Brooks. 8 points for Howard.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope. It's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Payne kicks to Durant. It's Scott on the wing. Five to shoot. Outside, Green. There's the 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Brewer, the pass to Howard. Nice D from Durant.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Green,
Come on,
no
Green.
Rockets trail by 5.
Give me that.
And stolen by Scott.
Oop
He
it.
lobs it up. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Here's Brooks. The Thunder making the shot. Feeds it to Jones.
Stay on
Shot
him.
from the wing. Thunder with the rebound.
Come on, Gerald Green.
1:35 left to play in the first quarter.
You got my old number. You got my 2K15
Singler
number.
dishes to Payne. They set the pick. Scott kicks to Green. Back to Scott.
Pondo. I got bras in OKC.
Oh, now that was nice. Real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
Waiters, he's checked in for Gerald Green. Here's Caldwell Pope. He hasn't
Get that
scored
shit
yet.
out of
That
here,
I'm sure
fam.
will
You
change.
thought I was going to do
Just
some
doing
James Harden
the
defense?
job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific
Get that.
job
Bust
carving
that.
out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball.
That's
you know,
pulling
it's
the
one thing to
sleep
box
in the
out,
first
but
quarter.
you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And here's Brooks following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Brooks, the pass to Howard, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful 2-hand, Jen. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those,
Give me that.
this lead will start shrinking even further.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Brooks. And it's
Get
blocked
that
by
shit
Scott.
out of here.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets
We ain't
will
kids
retain
no more.
possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Cantor's checked in.
Me and freaking Durant's been in the whole first quarter.
Here's Brooks. And that one comes up a bit short. And here we go with Waiters running it up the court. About 3 seconds between
Another
shot and
one?
game clock. Scott can't get it to go.
Oh, goddamn.
Brooks with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. From deep three-point range. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Thunder out in front. They finish off the first quarter on a 15-6 run. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter.
I thought I was
in
going to
just
get
a
that
moment.
last 3.
And Serge Ibaka, becoming known for his shooting ability now, he talked about the confidence his teammates and his coach instilled in him.
he trusts you. Every time he passes the ball, when you don't shoot, he screams you, shoot ball. Then next time what? You will shoot. And if you miss, you say, yeah, good shot. You know, and your coaches in the practice talking to your teammates. Man, when Serge is open, give him the ball. He will make that shot.
Well, if you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is, huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback.
Oh!
And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
It's just been a long-range battle for them, and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Lawson out there with Harden. Then it's Corey Brewer. Then there's Moniunas. And it's Jones in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And here's Harden following Russell Westbrook's three. Harden, no good.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Now, here's Scott. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Got him.
Moniunas grabs the miss.
It appeared as though the spin left him a little dizzy, Kev. That may have thrown off the shot.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Cherry picking like a mug.
Scott with a screen on Lawson. Waiters on the wing. Now
Who
Scott.
wants it?
16 points for him. 4 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot.
Another.
They get it back. Westbrook kicks to Scott. Screened by Ibaka. Scott dishes to Waiters. The kick out to Scott from the arc.
Give me that one, though.
Brewer grabs the board.
In and out.
Rockets trail by 14. Pass to Moniunas. Stolen by Cantor. Now, here's Scott, covered by Brewer. Scott, the pass to Westbrook. They set the pick.
Get big on them.
And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall. You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense. That really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
All right, Houston, coming on the court are your own Rockets power dancers. Give it up!
Let's take a look now at Russell Westbrook's numbers. Great showing for him last season. 3rd in assists, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage, able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists last year. He did a great job setting the pace and finding the open man. Made the simple delivery most times.
And the Rockets making a change here. Hill's checked in, and Oklahoma City with a change here too. Green's checked in. Scott kicks to Ibaka. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh,
a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Lawson with it. Westbrook picks him up. Jones, no one around him. That one falls.
Terrence Jones shooting threes.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Here's Lawson, following the score by Serge Ibaka. Lawson kicks to Moniunas. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Okay, seriously, no more threes.
Really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Now here's Westbrook. 6 points for him. Scott kicks to Ibaka. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Scott. Outside Westbrook. Takes a 3. The shot no good. Lawson with the defensive effort there. The 3 from Harden. And another 3 for Houston.
What? 12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
There's Green with the 3.
There we go, right there.
First of the night. He's 1 for 3
Shut
to
it
start
down.
the game.
And you can sense them just starting to squeeze and shrink this lead a little bit.
Yeah, the game has a bit of a different texture than it did just a little bit ago, Greg. Suddenly, that lead is not looking as comfy and cozy as it once did.
Hill, no good.
Well, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Give me that.
Good. Here's Lawson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. He feeds it to Moniunas. It's Harden with the drive. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night. The Thunder leading by 7. Westbrook kicks to Scott. There's a screen by Cantor. Harden against Green. Shot clock at 6. Floats one up. Harden with the defensive effort.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Scott's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Jones sends it back.
Damn.
Green against Lawson. There's the dish to Jones. Back to Lawson. The shot is off. So the Thunder will take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Now, here's Scott.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for the Leafs. He has 18 points, and what a tear he's been rejecting shot after shot.
Clark, he has owned the paint.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And guys, if the game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
That's good from Scott for the Rockets. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Moniunas. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for James Harden. And Brooks subbed in for Ty Lawson. And then for Oklahoma City, Durant's checked in for Enes Kanter. J.K. Sampson comes in for Green. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Scott hits them both.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Brooks dishes to Howard.
He walked.
Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Freak, third, and of course, Dwight Howard.
But these guys are always around the hoop, always with a nose for the ball. A dominant season inside for both.
All right, now, take a break, take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second.
We've seen Howard doing his thing. He has 11 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
All right, Houston, coming to the court, Rockets Power Dancers. Give it up.
And a chance to check out the stats for Scott. Coming off a terrific season. He averaged about 32 points a game last year, 14 rebounds and 8 assists. And he paced the whole team in points per game last season.
Sure, his teammates knew he was their best option, so that's why they just kept feeding him the rock.
Now here is Hill. And there's the pass to Caldwell Pope. Screen by Jones. Uncovered. And he gets it to go. Jones has got 5 now. Here's Sampson. Outside, Scott. And Jones over to help. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Now here's Brooks. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Caldwell Pope.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Here's Ibaka. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Ibaka's got 4 points in the quarter.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Now, here's Scott. Aaron Brooks missing his last shot. Sampson, the pass to Scott. Outside Durant, 5 on the clock.
Get it. Hit it with it.
Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Hill has it in the corner. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. The Thunder leading by 7. They set the screen. Payne gets a screen from Scott. Scott with a screen on Hill. Payne kicks to Scott. He dishes it to Durant. Releases from 15. Again, Durant missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the basket by Hill.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. It's Scott on the wing. For the 3.
Give me that real quick.
He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The drive by Hill. Nice D from Durant.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think
there
you're
goes
right.
Sampson.
I mean,
Oh, goddamn.
Up fake here or there, getting the ball inside. That's how you create high percentage offense.
Now here's Brooks. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Scott against Hill. Scott dishes to Ibaka. Puts it up from 15. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first. And that was pretty good.
And here is Brooks. And stolen by Scott. Poked away. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
With 3 seconds left, they subbed me out.
And so we wrap up the first half.
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
not controlling the paint. Yo, I'm always controlling the paint. Just natural to me. In high school, I controlled the paint. In college, I controlled the paint. Even when I work in the hardware store, you know what? I control the paint section. That's what I did.
Kevin, an interesting response. Over to you.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Always controlling the paint.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. To start with, we were sharp from long-range offensively, both in terms of decision-making and execution. But still, I don't want to become dependent on the three-point shot. If it's there, fine, but let's not force it. I do like that we limited our turnovers. We weren't careless with the ball or making unforced errors, so kudos for that. And let's keep the pace deliberate.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
So the Thunder 5 right
Got
now.
him.
Inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Scott is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. Now here's Lawson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Durant just inside the line. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Rockets trail by 12. Hill passes to Lawson. Harden inside the 3-point line, but they get it back. Modiunas has the open look. Here's Howard.
Someone block out Howard.
Hit a shot. Howard's got 13 points.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Give me that. Give him that.
Westbrook, no good.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
And Hill has it in the corner. Offensive rebound. Modiunas. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
The Thunder leading by 7. Left side, Scott. To the paint. Here's Kanter. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Here's Scott following the basket by Modiunas. Scott kicks to Kanter. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Thunder have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And, you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games. No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Enes Kanter. He's got 8 points and a steal.
And he gets the bucket. 15 points for Howard.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
The shot's good from Kanter.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Howard misses.
Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Now here's Howard. 15 points in the game.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
To the inside, here's Ibaka. Adiunas grabs the miss.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Kicks it to Hill. The feed to Harden. 4 on the clock. Kept wide by Houston. That's tipped. Goes up again. Another miss by Howard.
It's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Scott kicks to Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Well,
how did I not get that rebound?
But he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Harden. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Scott
God.
can't get it to go.
Oh, it was a nice gamble, Kevin, but he just couldn't get it to go in.
Austin has the open look. He drains the quick
They're
shot.
rushing shots and they're making
now
them.
It's only a 5-point
What's going on here
Thunder
today?
lead. Thunder have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. It's Westbrook with the drive. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Singler, he's checked in for the Thunder. Gerald Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Now, here's Howard. 15 points in the game. Howard setting the pick for Lawson. And here's Harden for 3. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got 6 assists in the game. The Thunder leading by 4. Outside, Scott. There's a screen by Cantor. Scott kicks to Cantor. Here's Westbrook. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And when you talk about all-time career numbers, there is one name in NBA history that shows up time and time again. Wilt Chamberlain, Wilt the Stilt, with 23,924 rebounds. His name synonymous with greatness on the basketball court.
And guys, I don't think there will ever be another player that will dominate their position like Wilt Chamberlain did. And it's those rebounding numbers that paint the picture the most clearly. I mean, Wilt averaged almost 23 rebounds a game. Not just over a season, folks, over the course of his entire career. 11 rebounding titles, and his career total just shy of 24,000. I mean, nobody in the modern era has even come close to that.
Terrence Jones is checked in for Houston. Brooks comes in for Ty Lawson. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Payne, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. It's Harden with the drive. That's good. Harden's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And
no clue.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. At one point, they led by 16. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. Taking a look at the Rockets. Down low, it's Jones and Howard together. Lawson out there with Harden. And it's Brewer in at the small forward. Just 5 to shoot. Shots good by Ibaka.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
Rockets trail by 12. Jones with the screen on Westbrook. Inside, deflects the pass, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Hill, he's checked in for Terrence Jones.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Screen by Ibaka. The drive by Scott. It's stolen by Hill. And now Lawson pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
Greg, they sure have. I mean, Maybe it hasn't helped put them in front, but they're clearly better off playing up-tempo basketball.
And the call will be against Ty Lawson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Green. Ibaka outside. It's Durant on the wing. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Hill.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there, ready to pick it off.
Harden with it. Now Green defending. In the corner, it's Brewer. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
Scott kicks to Green. Connects from three-point range. And the Thunder lead by 9.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
No good from Lawson.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around.
Damn.
Scott can't get it to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert you to take it.
Lawson can't get that one to fall.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Outside, Green. It's Durant with the drive. And that one goes in.
Get
as
that
he is
shit,
fouled.
KD.
It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Oklahoma City.
I want you to focus on getting to the rim.
Let's go quickly on the bench for an update.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Kevin McHale coaching his team during that break. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Scott bangs home the trifecta.
Let's get it.
Scott's got 30.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Brewer to stop the run. Another miss by Houston. The Thunder leading by 15. Dishes it to Scott. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Durant, the pass to Kanter. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Kanter's got 12 points in just the second half. Rockets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Howard with a screen on Westbrook. And Lawson with the drive. The three from Harden. Thunder with the rebound. Kanter's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Lawson, the open look. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Pass to Ibaka. A 3 ball. They grab their own miss, and it's sent back by Howard. And it's Houston on the break. Lawson kicks to Hill, and Durant sends it back. Westbrook against Lawson. Outside Durant puts up a 3. It's good. And it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleed.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Montejunas is checked in for Houston. On defense, Oklahoma City.
That shit.
Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
Harden against Scott. And he says right
there you
back
go.
at you with a big dunk of his own.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Howard with this screen on Westbrook. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here, but they recover it. Montejunas, no luck.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like
Kinda.
that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Here's Hill. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Scott's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. It's Scott on the wing. And stolen by Lawson. He kicks it to Montejunas. On the wing, Hill. Defended by Durant. Feeds to Lawson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's a screen by Montejunas, and the call will be against Ty Lawson. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Pass to Scott. Doubled by Howard. Cantor kicks to Durant. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Durant's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Harden kicks to Lawson. Here's Howard, and the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
The dish to Howard. Over Ibaka, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 19 points for Dwight Howard.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Scott dishes to Ibaka. Scott with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Clock at 4. And stolen by Howard. Ahead. And Harden with the
I kind of like passed the ball like a long ass fucking time ago, but I guess not.
The Thunder leading by 19. Westbrook with it. To the middle. There's a screen by Cantor. And finished off by Scott.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him. And that's not legal.
So for the Rockets. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one would...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kinda.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He just put it completely out of reach in the fourth quarter. It was as if he was saying, okay, enough fooling around, I'm taking over now.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
And one game being the difference in getting through.
What? 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 Damn. Kyrie went off. So where did he go? Huh. Oh. What? Like, what? And then they lost. Oh my God. LeBron James on the Washington Wizards. On my game, LeBron James went to the Washington Wizards. Like, that's fucking funny.
Why is it funny?
Because, I don't know, I just never expected him to go to the Washington Wizards. Hey, doll. I said, hey, doll. What's going on, baby goose?
Nada.
You ready? All right, let's go. I just can't believe that. Let's see.
Come on.
So when do I see him, man? Oh man, I don't see him for a while. Ain't that about a bitch? I don't see him for a cool minute, like. When the fuck do I face him? That's impossible. I had to overlook them. There's no way I'm facing the Washington Wizards once. So I had to overlook them. Maybe I am just looking. Alright, see February 1st and then March 17th. Damn, that's a long fucking time, man. Okay, well, that's the end of this broadcast. Kobe is on the Knicks. LeBron on the Washington Wizards.